Live breaking news, my fellow Americans, NES Nation, the European Union, EU, just made a monster announcement. I mean, it's insane. It's bonkers. It's huge. And it's just further proof that the election of our president, a return to normalcy, a return to sanity, a return to renewed pride, strength, and vigor in our great country, the United States of America, is so justified. Donald Trump winning the election has done more in the last 48 to 72 hours than Kamala and Biden have done in 4 years. Longer than Kamala's done her entire pathetic career. I'm so proud of you, America, for doing the right thing on Tuesday. My God, it's the best feeling on earth. I'm going to share a couple of things. So we're going to talk about this insane European Union. European Union, I mean, this is the biggest union in the world. I mean, literally, I mean, it's the biggest union in the world besides us. I'm going to share with you what the European Union president just said. But first, backlash, reaction, stupefied, Democrats shocked, flabbergasted. I mean, they can't believe what's going on. I want to share with you a couple of things that I think are so important and prescient. And then stick around at the end of this video. You're going to get the funniest and best reaction ever to Trump winning on Tuesday. I don't know about you guys, but I've been seeing a lot more posts like this, some that are I'm not even able to even share with you because they're just so absolutely devoid of any decency. This is Nicole M. Hart, who is actually somebody who works in an OBGYN office. And she posted this after Trump winning. She said, "To every woman that voted for Trump, I hope your daughter has an ectopic pregnancy." You're seeing more and more people become absolutely bonkers, losing their mind, saying and doing things. You've got a whole litany of younger, college-aged females saying that they're not going to put on makeup anymore. They're going to deprive and go on deprive men of sex for 4 years. And all sorts of we're not going to wear makeup. We're shaving our heads. There was another teacher who actually is a teacher. I mean, these are our citizens. These are our neighbors. These are our fellow Americans that have absolutely been completely hypnotized into complete psychotic lunacy. They have been brainwashed by propaganda. This is all your fault, CNN, MSNBC, The View, all your fault, woke, fake, corrupt mainstream media. You have been slamming. You have been absolutely, relentlessly, ceaselessly spreading the worst type of malicious, deceitful, dishonest, misinformation lies, straight up lies. For the past 2, 3, 4 years, it is unconscionable. And all of this, these protests happening in Chicago, protests happening in New York City, all of this, these poor young women. I even heard recently of a young woman just absolutely collapsing in hysterics, saying, "Now I have to tell my husband we can't start a family." Young, healthy American female citizens breaking down and having an absolute meltdown over what? Completely nothing. He just hired the first female chief of staff in American history. Everything that you've been spewing. I'm talking to you, Joyless Reed. I'm talking to you, Joyless Bahar. I'm talking to you, MSNBC. All of them. It's just, when are you going to take any accountability? When are you going to stop? And as a matter of fact, even after he won, what do? Do they actually take a little time of respite, a little time of introspection? No, they go right back at it, blaming Latinos, blaming African Americans, calling any Trump supporter uneducated, misogynist. It's not their fault. it's everybody else's fault. I give credit to Stephen A. Smith for going on The View and even Sean Hannity and saying, we got to stop pointing the finger everywhere else and we got to start looking at ourselves. Here's another individual who has massive influence, even though I can't stand him and I think he's wholly unqualified. But Charlemagne, one of the hosts on The Breakfast Club, if you don't know who that is, it's a very, very popular morning radio show. Even Charlemagne said this recently, which I think is emblematic of the double standard, the double messaging that's coming from the left. And it just really, really exemplifies just a moment of pause and waking up and saying, you know what? Maybe we were all lied to.
We'll say this. I'm glad everybody's having a sense of optimism because the reality is we have no choice because we're here now. Donald J. Trump is going to be the 47th president of the United States of America, like it or not. And we all hope for the best for this country. That's all we can do. But don't y'all find it strange that now that he's won, they're not calling him a threat to democracy? They're not calling him a fascist. I mean, damn, Monday.
They're not calling him anything.
They can't. On Monday, they was just calling him that. I would think that, if you really believe that, then somebody's speech would be about how America effed up and how things are about to be really bad.
Leaving that man
He's
alone.
the most powerful man in the world now.
It just makes you wonder how much of it did they really believe or how much of it was just politics.
Yeah, Charlemagne, it's funny, isn't it? Just the other day, they were calling him fascist, Hitler, garbage, Nazi. He's a threat to democracy. He's going to destroy the Constitution. And then what do you have? You have yesterday's speech from Joe Biden saying, hey, everything's going to be okay. Did you see how happy Joe Biden was? That was the happiest I've seen him in 4 years.
I think Donald Trump has it within him to pull the country together.
Yes, he's better prepared. I will tell you this. I've had calls from world leaders in other countries excited about what transpired here. And why? Because they think it brings stability to the world. But what's more importantly, I've been in the room with President Trump and Democratic leaders. I've watched that he's willing to work with both sides. And for this nation, this is the first time in more than 24 years, 2 decades, that we have somebody who just won the presidency, who won the popular vote and the Electoral College. Now, I know Biden did it, but you have an opportunity now on the Republican side to actually bring the nation together. The campaign is over. It's time to work together and govern.
Amen to that. In just 48 to 72 hours of being announced, the next president, the 47th president of the United States, you have the Ayatollahs getting in line. You have Hamas saying they're ready to stop. You have Putin saying he's open to peace talks over Ukraine. You have the highest record-breaking stock market performance in over 2 years. You have the Houthis saying that they're done, they're willing to cease, and they're willing to talk peace. He made one phone call to New York City Eric Adams, and all that free lunch for the migrants, all gone. See ya. It's all over. As if that wasn't enough. I keep telling you guys, we're headed for the golden era of our country. As if that wasn't enough. The European Union just made a huge announcement saying, hey, Russia, we're done buying oil from you. We're going to buy from the United States. Check this out.
I would not say discuss, but we touched upon yesterday. It's the whole topic of LNG. We still get a lot of LNG via Russia, from Russia. And why not replace it by American LNG, which is cheaper for us and brings down our energy prices, but is something where we can get into a discussion, also what our trade deficit is concerned. So engage, look at common interest, and then negotiate.
The whole world is excited again. The whole world is hopeful again. The whole world feels a sense of relief now that America, the leader of the free world, is finally reflecting that with the type of leadership that it deserves, the type of leadership that the entire globe deserves. Strength, power, progress, innovation, prosperity. And we are going to all benefit from this. I promise you. I don't know about you, but I looked at my portfolio. My portfolio skyrocketed ever since Trump won. I would love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments, how is your portfolio looking? How's your 401k looking? Let me know in the comments down below. You imagine he hasn't even been inaugurated. He hasn't even taken oath to be the 47th president yet. And already the ripple effect across the entire world, across the entire nation, has been nothing but absolute epicness. Absolute epicness. Everybody's going to prosper. You, me, citizens, non-citizens, the entire world, internationally, Illegals, not so much. We're going to take care of them immediately. They've got to go, and they can't stay. We want legal, but we don't want illegal. Thank you, Mr. President. We love you. Okay, and now, as promised, there's been a lot of reactions over Trump winning. My fellow Americans in his nation, this is by far the best reaction to Donald Trump winning. Watch.
Donald Trump won, and I am very, very afraid that he might deport my mother-in-law. She entered illegally to the country, and she lives in Street 4, number 47, apartment D, New York. I am very, very concerned. That's right behind the green apartment. Yeah. I hope nothing bad happened to her. The gate is always open. You don't have any dogs either. Street 4, number 47, apartment D. You should get the border how my life would be. Why? Street 4, number 47, apartment D.
God bless America. God bless you, President Trump. We needed you so bad. The relief, the joy, the excitement, the ecstaticness that I'm feeling right now, my fellow Americans, can never be compared. It is so beautiful. I for the first time, I mean, we are saying goodbye to the dark ages. We are saying goodbye to America last. And we are saying a resounding, glorious hello to America first. I don't think I could say it any better than our famed patriot, John Daly. Check this out.
No, I think our country needs Daddy Trump. And what he did, when he became president, our 45th, what he did for 4 years was a miracle. He got us out of a lot of things. And all he wants to do is protect our country. It's like we want to protect our kids and our family. Daddy Trump wants to protect America, and he's going to do it again.
Amen to that, Mr. Daly. Yes, we got our country back. We got our country back. I can't wait to hear from you. Let me know in the comments down below. And just for kicks and giggles, if you are as happy, elated, excited, hopeful, vigorous, renewed, reborn as I am for my love of country, give me an American flag emoji in the comments right now. Please do an American flag, as well as I'd love to hear your comments on everything that we just talked about and the European Union. We're all going to be prosperous. It's the golden era, my fellow Americans. You best believe that. Bye-bye traitors, bye-bye Kamala, bye-bye Biden, bye-bye Pelosi, bye-bye Chuck the Buck Schumer, and bye-bye Newsom. You're never going to be president. I promise you that. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Check out these videos coming up on the screen right here in case you missed them. Just tap my face right there to subscribe. It's free. Sign up for our free newsletter in the pinned comment, show notes, and description. And as always, God bless you and God bless the USA. I'll see you soon.